Hello, my name is Nicholas Torrey, and I'm going to be doing a ceremonial speech for today, and I'm going to be doing it for the wedding of my best friend. This is my audience. It's my mother, and my dad is doing the camera work. Hello everyone, can I please have your attention? We are all here today to celebrate the union of this beautiful bride, Jacqueline, and okay looking groom, Noah. My name is Nick, and I'm Noah's best man. I've known Noah since first grade, and to get the question out of the way, no, he wasn't quite as tall back then as he is now. I've known Noah and Jacqueline since they started their relationship nearly 4 years ago. Throughout the years that I've known Noah and Jacqueline, I've gotten to know their real personalities as well as witness the growth of their relationship that we are all celebrating today. To start to talk about the beginning of their relationship, we must first talk about Noah and I's high school situation. Now, Noah and I went to different high schools. Noah went to Cardinal Mooney and I went to Anchor Bay. Though we went to different high schools, we hung out all the time and we always talked about our lives. The only difference was he had a lot more to talk about because he got popular and I didn't. Freshman year, he became friends with a girl named Jacqueline at Cardinal Mooney, and he told me everything about her. But unfortunately, I didn't get to meet her that year. For those of you who know me pretty well, I can be a bit much at times, so that's probably the reason I didn't get to meet her that year. In sophomore year, Jacqueline and Noah started dating. I saw how happy he was, and I finally got to meet her because they started dating. But in junior and senior year, I became pretty much the designated third wheel on a lot of their dates, and I got to learn a lot more about how they act around each other. They seemed very comfortable around one another and seemed to be able to joke about anything and be themselves. As time progressed eventually, though, the time came for all of us to choose colleges, and Noah and I chose to go to the same college, Oakland University, while Jacqueline went to St. Clair Community College. Unfortunately, when people go to different colleges, it sometimes becomes difficult to keep lines of communication open. I realized that they were going to be together forever when I saw how often they communicated with one another every single day, and never failed to FaceTime before bed to talk about their great days. Jacqueline would always come up to Oakland on the weekends to spend time with Noah, even though it was a long distance from her house. They would do this nearly every single weekend, which sometimes made it really difficult to party with Noah, but I digress. Though these constant visits during college are what truly convinced me of their devotion to one another, it was obvious that they cared about one another deeply by the willingness of the two to support one another at all times. Supporting someone is one of the purest forms of love, and these two were constantly there for one another no matter what happened in their lives. A few of the instances that I can think of really came through when Noah was going to go to a concert, which I was a part of. We were going to go see a guy named Black Bear, and we had front row tickets to go see it. And Jacqueline had a soccer game that day, and he risked being late to the concert to support his now wife. And Jacqueline, throughout all of high school, also went to all of his basketball games to support him. Though it may seem odd that I mentioned times they supported only each other at sports outings, sports are very important to the bride and groom. Though they say to marry your best friend, Noah didn't, because he isn't marrying me, but he is marrying one of the nicest and most caring people to ever exist. And if there is one person in this world who can treat him right, it's Jacqueline. Here's to the bride and groom. May you two share many more memories and years together.